A Mox. Okay. Time walk. Okay. This is ambitious, but I am gonna toast. His Mox Jet, even though I'm probably supposed to use the null rod to shut it off, or use the ingot chewer. We'll see if I regret that decision. I do not, because the time walk turned out to be not so great. I'd rather, in this deck, you'd rather hardcast Chewer. You can use it quick too, but this is the deck to hardcast this card. It's awesome. Because we go bigger than most vintage decks. Looks like he was mana screwed. I mean, I've got nearly Hardcast Force. Maybe I was supposed to hold up Hardcast Force instead of getting in for one. That's very suspicious, though. That's like, hey, I... force of will, you know. Okay, he's drawn a land. That's what that looks like, right? If I can draw another decay. Like, if I don't swing with Dryad Arbor that says, hi, I have Hardcast Force of Will. Let me tell you about my deck. It's this Rug Hate Bears. Pretty much Roxas. It's lumber. Jack Roxas. It's a very interesting deck. It is a rug deck. Sometimes you splash black. I splash black for Abrupt Decay and a Deathrite Shaman. And don't have double blue anyways. Oh, you're so right, Antries. You're so right. I always feel like we usually have mana dorks, you know, birds, Deathrite. You actually run birds in this because people find out that you're a graveyard deck. Game one, usually, they're like, oh, squee. Okay, so balance. I must counter this. That is terrifying. He probably has a force to force back. This is unfortunate. I mean, I get the squee back, but I can keep the Dryad. We're both on 7. Yeah, I'm going to force here. You could argue that I'm supposed to keep the mental misstep, but I'm going to pitch a force to... I'm going to pitch the mental, because if I draw another blue card, the other force is live. Okay, force, pitch, Inkwell. Okay. Choose lands to keep. So I'm going to keep the Arbor, and I'm going to keep the blue source. Actually, I think I have to keep the red source because our hand is a chewer. And I have to recast Squee, maybe? Choose lands to keep. Oh, we're not keeping any creatures, excuse me. It's correct to just keep a Taiga, choose lands to keep. So we keep the Taiga, we're losing the Dryad anyway, duh. Keep those two, we lose both creatures. We'll get the Squee back. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, you're so right, Frost. We'll have to sock the Arbor regardless. Yes, Hulk rules. We do lose the Arbor no matter what. You're so right. Hulk, are you the same Hulk we just played in Frost? You're that Miracles player I always seem to run into. What's up, guys? Now you can put a face to the Spawn guy. How's it going? We get the Squee back. He don't go away too easily. He keeps coming back. I'm just gonna get the clock back on the board because we just drew a blue card to go with our force. I'm glad. Phew! Stop them from choosing Arbor, says Cryptic. I actually wasn't reading the chat. I did realize it all myself, on my own, but not that I'm trying to discredit you guys. You guys always do try to help. No, I realized it at like the last second. Yes! Survival. Oh, this is awesome. The problem is the squeeze and play, and this is when you get sad. When you decided to use Squee as, instead of the engine, as a 1/1. You're gonna force here? Pitch Snapcaster Mage. I'm pretty sure I win this game if I can keep the survival, if I can land the survival. I'm pretty sure I win this. You have a Flusterstorm? It's like Christmas. I mean, I don't know if I'm surviving the Chewer. Chewer's still really cool. Don't get me wrong. Let's put him to 9. Get there, Squee. Come on, little buddy. End step, we can survival the Chewer if he plays something problematic. Vintage, but I'm not Smash Hulk. This is a... Yep. I knew exactly what that was the second I saw Lance going away. Actually, you know what? We should try to Magus him. We should try to Magus him. Especially if the next land he plays is not a basic. We should try to Magus this guy. And Stasis you. Hope not. He'd need another permanent, AJ. Is this the Jace? Okay, it's a Jace. Okay. Still may Magus this guy though. He's got non-basics. I may turn the Ingot Chewer into a Magus.